Welcome to Club Chit Chat with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Welcome to Monday, the beginning of a brand new week. Yes, this is the beginning of a brand new week. I hope you had a safe weekend. You had to have had a safe weekend because you got back to me today. Hey, my laughing hyenas, my Madame, my beehive, my divas, my bars, my okras, and my teeners. Can't forget about my We Are Your Radio family and my Macintosh kids. Hey, 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 hey. And, of course, in the studio with me today is the one and only, the commissioner. The commissioner is back. You need to get that water fixed. Hi, Gordon.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
How was your weekend?
It was cool. It was real relaxing.
Okay. I see you brought that whiskey in here, this Greenwood whiskey.
Yes, indeed.
I forgot you said they was over there sponsoring you and everything. I'm going to get me a shot. We're going to do shots later on when Flame get here. Did you Google Flame, Monroe?
I did.
You okay? You ready?
I don't know how ready, but yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're going to be talking about the Oscars. You watched the Oscars?
I did not, but I kept track of what was going on.
See, that's the black folk, honey.
I mean,
about we're going to talk about something we ain't even watched. I ain't watching it either. I just listened to the highlights. But, after I found out that Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman didn't win, I was glad I didn't watch.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they always show. They don't really rock with us anyway.
Mm-hmm. But they had set it up last night because they did the best director, best picture, something they did it, at the beginning of the show.
Right.
And they held it, everybody else thought they was going, Chadwick Boseman, he definitely going to win because they didn't got that out of the way. So they're going to do a nice tribute to Chadwick Boseman at the end of the show. Not.
Right.
Baby, they didn't even know he did that movie with Viola Davis. They said, Ma Rainey what? No, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom,
And did you see the movie?
Yeah, I
liked it. Yeah.
I loved it,
yeah.
That was one of my favorite plays because I worked at a theater in Houston and we did all of August Wilson's plays, really. But, I was telling everybody how, and it was hard for me not to tell everybody what was going to happen when we were watching.
Everybody in that movie did a hell of a job.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
That's how he writes.
Yeah.
His work is timeless. It's just like everything that we're going through right now. It's just like that movie, he wrote it yesterday.
Right. Yeah, that was a great film, but I knew they weren't going to do right by it, so.
Mm-hmm. And then the thing about it with the best actress, everybody was looking at Viola Davis and the young lady that played Billie Holiday.
Right.
They was like, who?
Audrey Day.
Yeah, and then they gave it to who? That Derma lady. What's her name? Moderna or Pfizer. But anyway, we're going to be talking about a little this and talking about a little that because that's what we do right here at Club Chit Chat with the commissioner. And Flame will be in here around 3:30. She's doing her podcast right now. But it's going to be on fire. So get your favorite drink, honey. What is your favorite drink? I usually drink moonshine, but today I'm doing Greenwood whiskey. Thanks to the commissioner. That's why you can't get the water fixed. You out there drinking. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Oh, with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Tony Braxton, let me have this. Go and find that ring, girl. Go find that ring you claim you lost. Birdman gave you, child. Yes, honey. But I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here. We are your radio. We listen to Tony Braxton with I Don't Want To. Yes, honey. I don't want to marry Birdman. That's the rest of it. I'm in here with the commissioner going, hey, God. That's what she meant to say. I don't want to marry Birdman after I saw him kissing on Lil Wayne.
She made him get some new teeth.
She should have made him get some new lips. He kissing Lil Wayne with his ashy ass.
Yeah, he had to get all that stuff out of his mouth. He had all the old gold and diamonds and stuff. You got to get rid of that.
She told her to get rid of them teeth, and now they not together.
Right.
Dang, boy. See, that's why they say, that's why Grandma say, don't change yourself for nobody else. Because in the end, you're going to end up losing. Now he got rid of his teeth. Bless his heart. Lil Wayne probably feeling some kind of way.
Right.
Because Lil Wayne probably like how that sugar felt with them old teeth.
That's why he wasn't getting paid, because he was getting paid in kisses.
Caramel kisses. Write a song, Lil Wayne. But the Oscars last night. You didn't watch, I didn't watch. George did watch, but he's not on mic. So from what I saw, everybody's talking about how it was so diverse this year. It's like, yeah. But I be saying that stuff is rigged, like basketball games, football games, and award shows, last night, everybody knew that they were supposed to get that award to Chadwick Boseman.
Right.
Everybody knew that, although Audrey Day, she had been winning for Billie Holiday, everybody knew that Viola Davis was supposed to win Best Actress for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Right. Well, the funny thing, though, is the New York Times headline says, Nomadland makes history and Chadwick Boseman is upset. How the hell y'all know he upset?
Oh, see, they finna get it.
What do you mean Chadwick Boseman is upset? Did he tell you?
And then they finna get in trouble for that. Then Anthony, what's his name? Anthony Hopkins, he won for Best Actor, and he don't even show up to the award shows no more.
Well,
because
he did a video in like a jungle or something, didn't he?
He said, because I think he the one that said he don't like going to the award shows because he hates how they have to they make somebody a winner and somebody a loser. So I don't think he been to the award shows since Silence of the Lamb.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But he over there, Sir Anthony Hopkins. I think they knighted him. Didn't they knight him? But back to the award show last night. We didn't watch it, but Regina King, everybody showing her opening speech when she was talking about Black Lives Matter. She has a black son. Everybody just reaching for your remote because y'all feel like they finna turn into a political event, honey. She said, but you don't understand. I am a mother of a black boy, so I live with this fear every day. So I understand what they're going through and everything. And then they show my girlfriend, who that in there twerking? Who was that twerking, honey? What's her name? Glenn Close. Glenn Close was over there. Oh, my God. She was twerking. Halle Berry. Everybody's going through on Halle Berry. They're going in on her. The hair and the outfit. They just said Halle Berry. I'm telling y'all something. Halle Berry, because Halle Berry is known to hit that red carpet, and she looked like a supermodel from back in the day when Naomi Campbell and Iman was on the red carpet. But this woman has been dealing with the pandemic for over a year, and these people don't have a team no more. So y'all see how these actors and actresses look when they have to do their own makeup and hair,
and their real style come out.
Because I'm telling you, the picture that I saw looked like she had fell or something, like she had dirt on her arm, honey. She had dirt on her arm, and her shoulder looked bruised. I'm like, oh my God. Yes, I'm like, what's going on with Holly, honey? Because Holly really looked bad. But you know what? Said all of that and everybody going ham on it, she still look good.
She does.
She still look good. It's just like, it's one thing about Halle Berry. It's just like, she just can't look, she's just not ugly. Even at her worst, she still looks good.
Right.
Now, baby, I'm telling y'all going in on Halle Berry, and y'all talking about how she looked when she looked her worst. They done fixed Whoopi Goldberg up to put on a cover magazine, and Whoopi Goldberg still look like Shabba.
Still is Whoopi.
And they trying to sell me on that. They been trying to sell me on that. I'm like, no, ma'am, honey. Whoopi still looks Shabba.
It's a little late in the game to try to dress Whoopi up now. Like, all these years, Whoopi has been wearing tennis shoes and men's suits. And now all of a sudden you want to glam up Whoopi. That don't work.
I understand what they doing. How they try to get you to see a different side of her, just like me. Cause I go to the shows and I be working with some of the most gorgeous female impersonators in the world, honey. I go in there and put my unit on and my lip polish. So every now and then, everybody say, "You need to shock them. You need to shock them," cause they ain't gonna expect that from you. Glam it up, and I do it sometimes, but it's just like. It didn't work for Whoop, but she still looked like Shabba. No, honey. Oh, but the Oscars, they are history, honey. I'm sure y'all gonna boycott. But the thing about it is, a lot of people are now talking about how boring it was, and they need to bring back a host because they say that, last night proved that, okay, y'all got away with it for a couple of years, but last night proved that you all do need to bring back a host.
But that's the thing. You have to pick a good host, somebody who is entertaining and kind of can give it back and forth. Can work with the audience. Because you had I forgot the comedian's name, but he went through the entire audience and basically tried to talk trash about everybody and make jokes.
Oh, the one from Britain,
right?
And everybody,
it was terrible. it was unbearable. I couldn't watch it, but.
But
yeah,
I think,
and then with Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart was the reason they stopped having hosts because, they picked Kevin Hart, then they went and dug up his past, talk about when he had said something about the gay kids, when he had made a joke about his son. And then it's just like everybody was like, oh, no. So Kevin Hart, he said, I ain't gonna take his name. He's not gonna do it. So then they waited so late because they thought he would just change his mind. But then he was like, well, no, I'm not gonna do it because now the attention is not gonna be about the awards. It's gonna be about me. So I'm just not gonna do it. So they didn't have time to find a host. And everybody said they should have got Whoopi Goldberg or they should have got Jimmy Kimmel or they should have got, such and such to do it that has done it already. But they was like, well, no, we don't have time to do the
that
taping
stuff take time to prepare too.
Right, because the people forget those people have to go and prepare their monologues. Right. Then they have these little dance routines if they want to do all the moves and stuff and all of that. So they have to rehearse that stuff, and they just didn't have time. So then when it worked that year, they said, oh, well, maybe we may be on to something. And then COVID hit, so it's just like they're not in the theater anyway. So they're like, okay. But this year, they was like, baby, listen, we already pissed these folks off because we didn't give Viola Davis this award. We did give Chadwick Boseman
all that doggone money.
Mm-hmm. And then we don't have a host, and then it's just like got Glenn Close in here twerking. So it's like, baby, what is the world coming to? Like Grandma said, the world is coming to an end. We living in the last days. Glenn Close is in here twerking, but a lot of people did say after they saw her twerking, they say we will invite Glenn Close to the barbecue.
See, we got to talk about that. We giving out a lot of invitations to the barbecue.
Oh,
and then we see later on that they ain't who we thought they were.
Oh, you don't think she is?
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying a lot of times we see somebody do a little dance move or hang out with a couple people, and then we'll say, you invite you to the barbecue, and then the next year,
then we find out that she made a joke about her lesbian daughter, and we be mad or uninvite her,
or some, they in blackface, anything happen.
But in her defense. She was around when blackface was popular. So it wasn't like she was being a racist. She was
just
around.
With the time. That's what they did.
Anyway, they are having a Zoom meeting right now. I just want to let y'all know they are having a Zoom meeting, and they're discussing whether or not we're going to let Omarosa come back to the barbecue. Oh,
After she found out that she wasn't one of them.
Oh.
She wasn't invited to their barbecue no more.
They've been told her. They don't even have barbecues.
Now she want to come back. She wasn't invited to the s'mores campfire.
Hello.
Now she want to come back and knock on the door.
Yeah, she was in charge of the marshmallows.
Yeah.
Are you going to be Sophia holding it down right here on WERUradio? WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. And I'm here with my special guest, the one and only.
Commissioner Gordon.
I'm trying to get him to fill in for me tomorrow, y'all. We'll see how that works. On the home of the urban sound of pride, I'm in here with the Commissioner Gordon. Hold on, Gordon. Let Soul to Soul go. You through? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Hey, Commissioner.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Wasn't that the song that the Sunday service did
at
Bill X's funeral? Yeah.
Yes.
They put on the whole show.
That wasn't a funeral now. You said earlier
it was a celebration.
Hallelujah.
You are correct.
Yes. My sister was singing, baby. She had went up in there on them, did a remix on them, baby. They were not ready, honey. Leandria had did her thing. But you and George, y'all were here having a conversation about, all these black actors from the UK.
Right.
Y'all had a conversation. That conversation was about what?
It was basically about black actors from the United Kingdom, from the UK, coming over and possibly taking a lot of the jobs that a lot of the American-born black actors could possibly have. Because Judas and the Black Messiah, I was saying I could hear the British accent a little bit. He was trying to be Chicago, but it wasn't Chicago.
Right.
So why not get someone from here who's maybe, you could be from L.A., you could be from New York, but you've talked to people from Chicago, you've done the research, and you can kind of do that same thing, and you get that accent, you get that homegrown feel because you know the history. And we all know if you grew up in America and you're black, you know the Black Panthers. And it may be a foreign concept to him, not saying that it is, but every actor has to do research. But when it's yours and it hits home to you, then it feels better. And I just believe
you have somebody that sounds authentic.
Right. And it also, it's funny, I link everything to sports, but it reminds me of in the late 90s mid to late 90s when they really started to have the Latin influence in baseball. I think it was Ron Gant that played here at the Braves. He made the comment that you brought in a lot of the Latin players because what happened was black baseball players started to know their worth.
Right.
And started to demand more money and bigger contracts. So what did they do? They went overseas and started going to the Dominican and started getting a lot of these guys who they could sign for peanuts and bring them over here and pay them little to no money and have them send all this stuff back to. So it kind of reminded me of that. So whenever anybody asks me about British-born actors, and I'll try to relate it back to sports somehow.
Right, and it's the same thing. Just like you said, it's all about the money.
Right.
And then they're all about making money because, a lot of the black actors, they realize their worth. And then it's just like when you see that, Tom Cruise is getting such and such $1 million deals for his, and then you see, who else? All of them, Glenn Close.
Everybody.
All these white actors and actresses, they getting these multi-million-dollar.
Tom Cruise get paid about $250 million to do Mission Impossible for 2 or 3 movies.
And Angelina Jolie,
right.
She don't even do that many, honey. But when she come out there, she wants her cheese. And did Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts. But she said, I cannot believe I have an Oscar and Denzel doesn't have one. But yeah, it's all about the money. Sometimes they go over there because it's the money, and then sometimes they go over there because you have the people that is just like, okay, now. She's hard to work with, and we're just going to show her. We're going to show him. We'll just go get somebody else and bring them over here. But you have to thank them because if they didn't go over there, we probably wouldn't know about Idris Elba. And
True.
How would our life be different without Idris Elba?
I was a fan of The Wire. That's when I first got a chance, and I had no idea he was British because he did a great job. As Stringer Bell in The Wire. Now I knew he wasn't from Baltimore. That was obvious
because he was too black.
But he's a Lou and Hugh. You know how they have that accent. But I knew he wasn't from there. But I did believe, honestly, they had me into thinking he was an American-born black actor.
Yeah, I thought he was just an actor, honey. He showed y'all, no, I'm a musician. I have a whole band.
Right.
I'm a singer. I'm a DJ.
DJing, yeah.
Yeah, he does
rapping.
it all. But we were going to talk about something else, but you and George and him talking about that. So I said, well, let me let our listeners listen to that and hear that because I keep telling George, stop starting these conversations when we off the air because I want them to be authentic when we come on the air. But that was a great conversation. I said, we need to have that conversation on the air. And then George went go get on the mic, y'all. He sitting over there like he can't work that camera from over there by the mic. But thank you, Mr. Daigle. That's my supervisor.
Called him last week CEO?
CEO supervisor. He, the other people call him their boss. My boss is in heaven.
Right.
He is not my boss. He is not the boss of me. Nigga messed around, get pushed through that wall. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, hold it down right here. We are WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Coming up our next break, we're going to talk about DMX homegoing celebration.
Yes, indeed.
What's that, Rough Riders or the Renegade?
Rough Riders.
Rough Riders, all right. Because, see, I was, mistaken. I said, I think it's the Renegade, the Rough Rider. I don't know, baby. But I was going to call somebody and ask them, but, they wasn't there. So I said, I ain't going to waste that phone call. I was going to call DMX. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here. We are WERUradio.
Are you tired of sitting on the couch and not sure what to do? Or are you looking for a career change? Ever thought about having a career in medical billing and coding? Look no further. iCode Academy is here to help. iCode Academy's 16-week training and exam preparation course can provide you with the coding knowledge and real-world skills employers are looking for. Complete the course and you can earn up to $60,000 annually, all while working from home. Learn more. Call iCode Academy at 1-866-553-2928 or visit us online at www.icodeacademy.org to register and become a certified medical billing and coding specialist today. iCode Academy. Call now. 1-866-553-2928. A licensed and educational partner of the AAPC.
Ooh, it's just that ugly. part of me. Commissioner, why are you laughing?
Sang it.
Oh, it's just that ugly part of me. That was Avery Sunshine. She held it down in here with Jaquetta Williams when I was out one day, honey. Avery Sunshine with Ugly Part of Me. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride. Welcome to Club Chit Chat, everybody, with my special guest, the one and only
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon. You can check him out. He has a podcast, and you can check him out, The Commissioner's Conversation.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. What's the conversation going to be about this week?
Well, we're going to focus on the NFL draft, as you know, that's coming up on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also going to look ahead to the playoffs because Kevin Durant came back in the NBA, and they were killing it. He and Kyrie beat the hell out of, I think it was the Washington Wizards the other night. And, yeah, so they came back, and they looking like everybody who we thought they were, but they just don't have James Harden yet. So
Right. They need the Three Amigos.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Still that name, Three Amigos. But do you think Homeboy gonna be the number one draft this year? You think it's gonna be my boy?
Well, it's going to be Trevor Lawrence for NFL. They basically have said that they picked him, the quarterback from Clemson. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's already started aligning himself with charities in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was so hoping my homeboy would get drafted first.
Who was that?
Wendy Williams.
Middle linebacker.
No, she the whole defensive line, honey. But no, what else going on in the world of sports?
And shout out to the Hawks. The Hawks beat the Milwaukee Bucks last night.
Okay.
And they did not have Trae Young.
Uh-huh.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo. Uh-huh. They kind of held him in check. He did a pretty decent job, but they pulled out the victory. I salute them because ever since they got rid of Lloyd Pierce, they've been looking like a real playoff team.
Let me just tell y'all something. I am so sick of you all jumping on the Hawks and the Braves and the Falcons bandwagon because y'all know they always lead you all there, but then in the end,
I'm a sucker.
Y'all be disappointed.
I agree, but I get it honestly because, like I said, I'm from Atlanta, and I remember sitting on the couch, and my uncle, the Braves, hadn't won 10 games out of 160, and he would be on the couch like, Gordon, this our year. And I was like, yeah. We ain't won but 10 games.
Yeah, y'all can't even have a good week. You talking about this our year.
This our year, Gordon. We're going to go all the way. I'm like, all the way, wow. So I'm right in line with it. I fall right in line every year. I'm right there. I feel just like him, like my uncle, right there on the couch. This high, yeah, we might go all the way.
About Trae. They won without Trae.
I had to legit tell my dad, hey man, stop watching them damn Falcon games. Every week was the same conversation. I thought they had the lead, and I thought they were gonna do it. I said, Dad, they've shown you the same movie over and over and over again, and you sat there and you watched this same movie. I had to detach myself, so I know it's hard. After 2 or 3 games, I said, look, you a damn fool if you're going to keep sitting here watching this.
You know what's funny, though? Because I love it. I love it. Because ever since the Falcons got rid of Michael Vick, I was gone. When Michael left, I left. Because, my grandma taught me, you go where your husband goes. So when they got rid of him, and I haven't been back since. And then when the Falcons, when they went to the Super Bowl.
Right. Oh, yeah, I was all in.
Oh, everybody just knew. They had started celebrating her, and then they were like, the Falcons lost. They say, what? The Falcons lost. So I love it when the Falcons lose because now I root so hard. Like, first, it's my Texans. I'm with my Texans. But then I go hard with the Saints.
See,
and the reason I love the Saints because I know they the Falcons rival, honey. And every time.
I love New Orleans, but I can't stand a damn Saints fan.
Oh my God, I love it because I know if nobody, the New Orleans Saints can lose every game from the season, but if those 2 games with the Falcons, if they win both of those, I'm like your uncle. They had a good year.
They had a good year. I remember one time out and working, we were doing some stuff, with the Falcons. I think it might have been a tailgate, but this was like at least 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And the Saints beat the Falcons. And it was like a Mardi Gras going down Northside Drive.
Yes.
and I'm driving trying to get because we leaving the game. I can't leave because they got the streets blocked. They got umbrellas. They second line. I wanted to hit everybody going down and just knock out. I said, man, if these folks don't get out of here, I can't stand the Saints fan.
Y'all down there how to rise up. They say, who that? Who that? Who that? But yes, I love when the Saints whoop the Falcons, baby.
I can't stand it.
Oh, And then the Falcons. Soon as the Falcons beat the Saints, then y'all be y'all be on every social media platform, be on the news, y'all be on CNN, y'all be on the Animal Channel, everywhere talking about the Falcons. See that picture? He got red feet. He a Falcon fan. But then when y'all lose, then somebody say something. Y'all say something. No, somebody says, y'all always got. Why did y'all get mad? Like, girl, it's the same thing y'all was doing last week.
Yep.
Calm down.
Yeah. Then we want to fight.
Oh, but the NFL draft is coming up.
But going back to the Saints real quick, we got a shot now. Drew Brees retired.
Drew Brees retired. That was nice how he retired, though, how he let his kids do it.
Yeah.
Make the announcement. Because, the reporters every time they say, Drew, are you going to retire? Are you going to retire? I'll let you know. But that was an original, the way he retired, let his kids do it.
He's going into it. He's making millions still, so it ain't like he's still around football. I think he's working for NBC.
He's going to end up coaching somewhere. Of course, he's going to be a sportscaster.
But he's already signed with NBC. I think he's going to do some of Notre Dame's football games, like the pregame shows and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, so he's still getting a check.
Mm-hmm. But we were supposed to talk about DMX. Funeral.
You're right.
The homegoing celebration. We don't have time right now.
No, we got to get it on the next one. We'll get him on the next one.
You know what? But really, I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. I'm just on the phone with Flame Monroe. She's supposed to be in here between 3 and 3:30. And now but I'll tell y'all about that. This your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. Hey, everybody, I'm in here with the Commissioner, Gordon. Hey, Gordon.
How's it going?
See, Gordon is very professional. He was here on time. He got here early. Always get here early. Both times he'd been on the show, he got here early. They had no problem with him. But it's them other niggas, like Flame Monroe. I just called, I'm looking up, the CEO asked me, say, what, you talk to Miss Monroe? And I just called her, and she talking about, listen, let me tell you something. She talking about, well, I got to do my show. No. I'm like, well, girl, did you say, because I'm thinking she said she had to do her show at 1. Then say, but I'll be here about between 3 and 3:30 because I have to do my show at 1. And I'm like, okay. So now she talking about, no, I'm talking about 1 o'clock. My time is like 3 o'clock your time, 4 o'clock your time. I'm like, girl, all I need to know is you are in the Eastern time zone now. You need to deal with the Eastern time zone.
Right.
But baby, you gotta love your people, honey. And then they say support black businesses. Damn, it's hard. But she'll be in here, honey. I don't know why. She may be here by 6 because she's still on LA time.
Right.
So it's 6 o'clock her time. It'd be 3 o'clock here. So maybe that's what she said she was coming. 6 o'clock LA time, 3 o'clock. No, it'd be 9 our time.
Yeah.
But yes, but we supposed to be talking about DMX. Every time we supposed to be talking about DMX celebration, something else come up, honey. So Miss Monroe, she'll be in here. But the celebration, the homegoing celebration. Now, one thing I wanted to say is we talk about it all the time. They say give people their flowers while they live.
Right.
Give people their flowers while they live. I did not know that the support for DMX was as huge as it was.
Oh, yeah.
When I saw the Rough Riders and then the casket on that
on the monster truck.
OMG!
Yeah.
And all those Rough Riders, I'm like, what is going on?
Rough Riders is probably one of the biggest motorcycle crews in the country.
And I thought about it because he did that movie about it, huh? Didn't he do a movie about the Rough Riders?
Right. And then he the record label was Rough Riders. So it started out as the record label and they started the motorcycle crew as promotion. So it would be like we need people wherever we go.
Mm-hmm.
So one way we all love bikes, we all love four-wheelers, we all love go-karts, whatever, all the stuff that that we're doing, ATVs. we need to get a crew everywhere we are. So if we go to Atlanta, we want to feel at home in Atlanta.
Right.
And so we get us a group of people that all wear our brand, and they're all promoting us, and in turn promoting the motorcycle gang. They're promoting the albums.
Right.
And so we want to do that in Milwaukee. We want to do that in LA. We want to do that in DC. And it became like one of the biggest motorcycle clubs ever.
In Washington.
There you go.
That was a conversation we had out there. Black folks say DC, white folks say Washington. Yep. But yeah, and then it's just like I saw that, and then the way that they ushered his casket in when they took it to Barclay, I was like, oh my God.
Right.
This is serious. And then it's just like it's a mixture of people. Just like you see these protests, just like see people from all walks of life, all colors, all ages, it's just like, oh my God. I did not know he was this supported.
Well, it's kind of scary because you talked about a little earlier, you saw him on an interview. I saw him on a bunch of interviews. It's kind of like
they're playing his stuff now that he's gone. And it's just like give people their flowers because
when he was here, like he did like a tour because I think he was just like coming to being like coming to grips with like his life,
right,
and being able to tell his story because I heard his story on I think it was BET, and it was wild. Like his mother just dropped his ass off at like a group home, and he thought he was just there to check it out, and she was like, "Nah, this you."
And it was just like the interviews. He did a lot of interviews and stuff. And the one that I was sharing with you guys where I saw an interview what he was talking about when he first met Prince. Like he was at a club or something.
Right.
And Prince was in VIP. And then Prince had motioned to him like, come here. And he said, I went over there and I ended up talking to Prince like for an hour. We ended up talking for like an hour. And so he said during that conversation, he said that Prince had told him that somebody wanted to do a collaboration with him. And he asked him, he said, do you own your masters? And he said, no. He said, well, I can't work with you. And he said, that was the conversation that he was having with me. He was educating me on like owning my stuff.
Right. And it's funny that you say that because that was that was the conversation he had with Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nas had an interview recently where he basically said the same thing.
Right.
When he talked, like he had his whole thing. He had a whole song. He was like, I want it, and I could just hear Prince on it. And I sent it to him, and Prince said, "Do you own your music?"
That was who it was. It was Nas. Yeah, he said,
"No,
I'm
not doing it.
I can't work with you.
I can't work with you.
Yeah.
Call me when you own your master." And he was like, I was so crushed, but that was Prince, and that's the thing. DMX was. He seemed to touch a lot of people. Like I said, at the time, we talked a little earlier, at the time, I didn't really appreciate his music. I liked him as a person. You can see, like you can see people and like, okay, I like this person.
Right.
But I don't, the music all sounded the same. To me, I would get into it with people from New York all the time. Like he made 3 albums of the same shit. but they loved it and they swore by it. Like I loved him as an actor. All the movies, whether it was Romeo Must Die, whether it was Belly, he was a hell of an actor. And if you talk to him, I had a chance to meet him a couple times. When you talk to him, you could see that he was a genuine person.
Right.
It was the music that I wasn't quite as big a fan of, but I respected it.
Right. And the thing about it is we're going to take a break and we're going to come back and we can talk about it a little bit more. But the thing about it that kind of really, really like bothered me was to see that he had all this love, from all these different people from all walks of life. And then it's just like when you think of DMX now, the only thing that you think, when you think of DMX now, the only thing that comes to people's mind is when he did Iyanla Vanzant, Fix My Life. And he and Iyanla went at it and he was cursing. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. You would not disrespect me. Yeah, so it's just like, oh my God. So let this be a lesson again to people to just start giving people their flowers while they live, honey. And if you care about somebody and if you really appreciate what they do, let them know.
Also be understanding because you don't know where someone has come from.
Right.
Like his battle with drug addiction started from the fact that he thought he was smoking marijuana with an older OG, as he called him. He thought it was his OG. And my man unlaced it with crack. And he didn't know.
Right.
Until as we smoking it. And like, this ain't no damn weed.
Something else.
Right. So, and that, like, how do you do that to a person that you claim to be friends with? and you don't even tell them, hey, we ain't smoking no weed today. We smoking whatever.
Right.
And now that led to a lifelong battle of drug abuse.
Right. And since you say that, I know people think I'm playing and stuff. It's just like, well, since you say that, it makes me think, could he have sued that person? Because now we're living in a time where people are going back suing these men for putting stuff in their drinks and, drugging them and all that. So it's just like, could he have sued that person?
He probably could, but that man ain't had no damn money. They were robbing folks together. They ain't had no money. Yeah, they weren't businessmen. He could go back and say, I want XYZ amount of dollars. I wish you probably could find that dude that laced DMX marijuana with some crack, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get you. He ain't gonna be all there. Yeah, he ain't gonna be all there.
He ain't just did it to DMX.
Right.
He did it to DMX. He did it to a whole lot of people, honey. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride. In the word of DMX, we gotta take a break. Baby, I am laughing because Flame is having issues. Now, let me tell you something. I'm gonna wait till she get here to really go in about it. So I ain't gonna even say, I'm just holding until she get here, honey. Cause baby, she done been on what's it? Def Comedy Jam, BT Comic View, and she done did Tiffany Haddish, They Ready, and then she done did a couple more things. She been on tour, so now she is at a hotel around the corner. She waiting on her lift. Child, lift your damn feet and walk around here. But we gonna talk about it when she get here. And that remind me of one year we were here and we were doing something at the Fox Theater, and RuPaul was she was a guest. She was, I think it was some award show or something, and RuPaul was running the presenters. And she was staying right across the street at the Georgian Terrace.
Okay, that is across the street.
Right across the street. Do you know RuPaul was late and she would not come across them streets? She said she was waiting for her car service. Now, she really had a limo.
To do what? Make a U-turn?
Come out of the parking lot and come across the street and drop her off in the front.
Stop.
She would not go to the light and cross the street or just jaywalk and walk right across the street. I mean, literally, this hotel is right across the street from the Fox Theater.
Right there where traffic is bad enough.
And that's why the limo had trouble getting there, because the traffic was so bagged up. It's like, ma'am, it's taking me longer to get to you than it's going to take me to drop you off. You could just
put them in Pat and Charlie, like I said, one foot in front of the other.
But those are celebrities, honey. And see, that's why I'm not as big as everybody think I should be, because it's just like, baby, I would get on a bus, I would get on a train, I would just make it happen. And then I'm sitting on the train, and then everybody think that's a big deal. I was doing that before Jay-Z got on the subway in New York. But everybody trying to make a big deal because Jay-Z got on the subway and Kanye I've been doing that. Ain't nobody never put me on TV because I rode the subway. I got on the train here in Atlanta. But yeah, my sister, she'll be here. The other issue is she wants to tell me, I was like, girl, what time you going to be here? I'm like, okay, girl, the show is from 2 to 6. You can get there around 3, and you can leave whenever you want. You don't have to stay the whole show. And then I asked Gordon. The Gordon I told you last week, Gordon, you come on. Gordon Flame coming at 3. So Gordon, just go on, come at the beginning of the show. And I can handle it by myself, but I got my mind all set on this other nigga being here. But since you're here, Gordon, I just want to say Gordon was here the last time we were talking about this whiskey.
Greenwood whiskey.
Greenwood whiskey. And they sponsor one of your sponsors.
Right.
The commissioner's report.
Commissioner's conversation.
Yeah, I done changed it to the report. Well, maybe I need to do me one, the commissioner's report. But explain to us how you come in contact with the makers of this whiskey.
So it's a group of 4 black guys. It's a black-owned whiskey. I went to school with 2 of them. Mm-hmm. And one of them, I actually, when my son was little, we wound up coaching each other, like we coached together.
Uh-huh.
And so it was just a small circle. And so the guy that I went to school with, he would always talk about he wanted to try to make his own whiskey. Like I think he had tried other things before. Like he wanted to do like a
like
vodka or gin. So he wanted to do like vodka or gin or something like that. But
ecstasy pills. Yeah, go ahead.
They settled on whiskey because it's a big market here in Atlanta, especially around like entrepreneurs. They get around. Everybody has the little hats and their cigars, and you sit down with the whiskey, and so it's a big thing. But they went through a whole process of getting the taste just right, getting the logo just right, getting the name just right. Because Greenwood, as you know, with the whole Black Wall Street thing, it has that meaning, and they started selling it in Oklahoma. It was the original place.
Okay.
And then they migrated over to Atlanta because they were all from Atlanta. So it's a great whiskey. Like I said, if you have some time and you just want to relax, take you some, sip on it a little bit. It's smooth. It's cool. Like I said, you can sip on it all day. You got to be careful, like with all whiskeys. You know.
Because it'll sneak up on you.
It'll sneak up on you.
Well, you told me, because when you was talking about it the last time, you say it's smooth and all that. So
you can sip it all day long.
Oh, I'm going to drink it out the bottle. And I don't even drink, honey, but you done sold this to me, so I'm going to drink it out the bottle. Greenwood whiskey. So when y'all come tune in and I say, WERUradio, it's the Greenwood in me.
It ain't gonna have you like that.
Oh, it's not.
Unless you going in like you old school LA 40 ounce and.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking it straight out the bottle. Yeah, because I'm gonna start drinking, and that's how I'm gonna start just drinking out the bottle. Not sharing my whiskey. Now I'll tell you where you can go get it, but you're not drinking. I drinks out the bottle.
Right. Mm-hmm. No sharing for you. That's per se.
Okay. Personal. And don't you take it personal because I'm drinking. George, you want to taste? Oh, okay. Well, you tell him how he can get it. Tell him how he can get it, George. Gordon, tell George how he can get him a bottle of this Greenwood whiskey.
Well, yeah, they are at your convenience store. Well, they're at your liquor stores all throughout Metro Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So every day they have a whole new list. If you go to @Greenwood Whiskey on Instagram, they have a whole list of restaurants and liquor stores where they're expanding towards. And shoot, it started out at a couple of stores, and now the list is growing. And it's almost you can get it wherever you get. If you like Crown Royal, you can get it wherever you find Crown Royal. If you like whatever your favorite drink was, you can get it there. You can find it. It'll usually be right there. You just sometimes
Ace of Spades.
Right. It'll be there.
Oh, okay. Come on in. 42% alcohol by volume and 84 proof. Oh, I need mine to be 100 proof.
Oh, you want some hair on your chest?
No, I don't. Why would you say that? Oh, but tell people how they can get in contact with you.
Well, you can check me out at the.commissioner.gordon on Instagram. You can go to YouTube and type in the Commissioner's Conversation, and I'll have a host of interviews there. You can also go to wherever you get your podcast, whether it's Apple, whether it's Spotify, whether it's SoundCloud. You can go in, type in the Commissioner's Conversation, and there'll be a long list of conversations that you can pull up and choose to listen to. Subscribe, like, tell your friends, do all of the above.
Okay. And because Jeremy is in here in the chat room, he's talking about, oh, he worked with the mayor. No, he's not that commissioner.
I don't fix the potholes.
He's not that commissioner, honey.
I won't sweep the wings up off the floor. Because, in Atlanta, you look on the ground anywhere.
It's some bones.
There's some bones. Somebody dropped them lemon peppers down on the ground.
Well, usually them not wings. Them not wing bones. Them strippers from the Magic City. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia M-F Radio. We are your radio. We are your radio with a home of the urban style of pride. Staying been on that pole all night. I got her money. She done dried up in the street.
Just bones.
Just bones. But we praying for our strippers. We praying for our strippers, and we praying that Flame Monroe will get to the show before 6 o'clock. 5 minutes away. And she got an hour and 30 minutes to get hour and 40 minutes. We praying that Sister Monroe get here before 6 o'clock. This is higher than high. Oh my God, Kylie, honey. This is a church song, honey. Higher than high, honey. Who can we dedicate this to?
DMX.
No, we got no. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hey! Woo! Hey! Sing, y'all. Hey! Hey! Sing, y'all. Hey! Woo! Hey! Sing, y'all. Hey! Woo!
Trained and decorated to do that. That's not what he wanted to do. If you want to know the truth, he wanted a twofer. He shot her 4 times because he thought he was going to get her and the girl that she was going to stab. You think I care that y'all don't like what I said? I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'll jump in here because I think it's interesting that you say that too, Flame, because I did see on the news, somebody asked, well, aren't you guys, marksmen that you guys can shoot in certain areas? And I believe that...
Trained and decorated.
Yeah, and so I believe that the police chief of Ohio basically said, well, we can't really do that because we can't train our officers to be that way, so we have to make it general, and they just have to assess the threat. So that was kind of the way of them trying to backpedal basically what you're saying in terms of this is why he shot her 4 times.
He thought he was going to get a twofer.
This is your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, honey. That y'all can see she done came in the building and she done changed the show, honey. She in here doing a podcast and she trying to do radio.
When
you multitask.
Hello, Atlanta. Let me give me some time in now because once she get on the microphone, she don't like to share. She ain't shared with me last night. She might not share with me tonight. But I got it right now. Fuck her.
No, girl. Oh my God. Now you know.
This is what I didn't say because I love this question. But then she
your mic off.
It's about 5 minutes for time for me to go on. She comes on and do ballers about 38, 47 minutes.
No,
she made about
accurate.
$1,200. I just want y'all to know.
No.
They was giving her 10s and 20s and dollar bills. She was slapping down until you give her 50 or 100s. Oh, it's a racket, bitch, and I'm joining. Understand that next week I'll be doing it wherever I'm at.
No, that was after your number. You was supposed to come and get on the mic with me after you did your number.
Bitch, y'all had that show set up so wrong, bitch. After my number, bitch, I was ready to go to sleep.
No, but we did not know you were going to do a Mary J. Blige concert.
Where everybody else did 18-minute numbers.
Well, no, but
you did. I'm sorry, you did a 47-minute number, so I know you're not complaining.
No,
and made more money than everybody. Let me repeat that. Made more money than everybody. Made more money than and the only words to her song was ballers. They had to remember the words. It's ballers.
Girl, we didn't have a good day at all yesterday.
It was an amazing show. It was an amazing show. Great audience. Sophia killed it. All the girls were great. Show was a little lengthy.
You were good. No, what happened was
a little lengthy.
let me just tell you. What happened was, wait, ladies and gentlemen, my special guest today, the one and only, from They Ready and also from Comic View, and she's also been on tour herself, the one and only Flame Monroe. Hey, welcome.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, Gordon. Hey, Georgie. I'm in the room with 3 niggas and a half a lady. Bring it on. It's a party, y'all.
Gordon, he does a podcast and he does sports and he talk about all, entertainment, religion, politics, whatever.
I know a couple of football players, Gordon.
So then, Gordon was my special guest last week, and I said, Gordon, you need to come back. My sister's gonna be here next week. That'll be a nice show. You and my sister and me. So I said, go Google her. I said, Gordon, you Google Flame. What'd you say?
So yeah, I Googled.
And I said, are you ready for Flame? What'd you say?
I don't know how ready.
They ready. We ready. I'm we Gordon. He cash the check, she make the money. We spend it. Same bitch that's talking is the same bitch that's we. It's 3 of us up in here.
Oh, so we're going to be together tonight for the anniversary of the show. Start of the century, their 21st anniversary at the Harriet.
And Sophia, have you been with them from the jump?
Yes.
Wow.
When we were over at Tracks originally.
That's when it was great. It's still a good show, but that's when it was a different cast and it was great. But they're bringing JB back tonight. Jasmine Bonet is coming back.
Jasmine will be
It's almost
there.
gonna be like a reunion. I'm excited to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be good at high too.
You're gonna be good at hot. You don't drink, you
I
don't
don't
smoke,
drink, I
but
don't
you mess up them edibles.
Girl, it's actually it's candy. Woo! Give me a higher love, baby.
Girl.
It's a beautiful thing.
See that? And then let me just tell y'all, I told y'all I was gonna wait till she got here to tell y'all this. Flame is at a hotel like 5 minutes away from here. Now, in the other time, well, let me just say, she waiting on her lift. She done called me, Sophia, this is the third lift in council. I'm waiting on my lift. I said, girl, you 5 minutes away. You could just walk down the street. She's not doing that. I said, girl, you used to walk. Talking about, oh, you mean the old girl? What you say, the old girl that used to what?
Do for free shows, a bono, pro bono. I don't know what I say, bitch. I'm high. I don't know what I say.
Oh, you done had some edibles today?
I just had a piece of candy in the car.
But anyway, now I just want you to know she done did Tiffany Haddish, Stay Ready. Then she been on Comic View and all of that. You know, she been in a couple movies. She been on a couple of podcasts. She done been around a lot of big name celebrities and stuff. And now she cannot walk just 3 blocks to come to the show.
To say something nice. You that ass. First of all, let me say this.
But hold on, because you come from being a street walker.
Well, you used to sell dick and titties on the street, now sell it on stage. Come get it. And they banned it. God damn it, they banned it. And I'm selling it. Woo!
But what you get ready to say? Go ahead.
Y'all lips is bull. Yeah, I hate to drive in Atlanta. That's why I didn't rent a car, because all these one lanes and street closed. Let me tell you something. If I had an edible this morning, the GPS had 3 of them, because the Lyft driver got lost bringing me here from 5 minutes away, and he had the GPS on. So he was high and his GPS was high. I gave both of their ass a gummy in the car. I'm just saying. I'm carrying and sharing.
Man, Gordon, you have a question for my sister?
What you have for me, Gordon?
And you told me you like sports, and there was a whole community for sports. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. Did you play basketball?
Never.
So what is it? Is it what about basketball that make you? You said that's what you like.
Basketball players. It damn sure ain't the ball. It's balls, but not the basketball. Yeah.
But you know, a lot of times you hear people like looking at the football players and
I
the
like
same
football.
thing.
I enjoy football and basketball, but basketball is my favorite sport, and I am a huge Jordan fan. I also am a fan of the 70s basketball shorts.
Well, you know the shorts are coming back.
Yeah, but they wear these basketball shorts up under them. But when they wore the shorts in the 70s, they ain't wore nothing up under. You was waiting for a nip slip. We called it a nip slip, but we was waiting for a nip slip.
Yeah.
Now the shorts is way too long. The shorts like jeans.
Then they have stockings on.
Don't they? I'm like, what happened to Larry Bird and the Magic Johnson of the 70s, baby? The shorts was right there. Ooh, Dr. J, them shorts was sorry. If he bent over, it looked like he was doing a commercial for Nair.
Yeah, because they were wearing
short.
They were wearing some bikini shorts.
How you know? What was you looking at? I'm messing with you, Gwen. No, don't choose to me. Don't let Sophia set you up.
Oh no, but I love sports, son, and everybody. That's what George always talking about. He said, "I never met a queen like you that just know everything about sports."
We were talking about that offline. That would be a great podcast, because they think that because we are trans and drag queens that we don't watch and enjoy sports and get ready for sport. We cook our popcorn and our chicken wing because we enjoy the game. So that would be different to get a take from a trans person, a straight guy, a woman, to talk about sports, and not no LGBT sports, just sports.
Right, just in general.
Just sports in general.
But you know what? That is something that's very interesting, because there's a major population to divide all of us.
Yeah.
And the more we communicate together, people are people. Right. Everyone is the same. And there's a divide. They want you to think that you're different from me and I'm different from him and everybody. But we're all the same people. We all love the same.
Hold on, back it up.
Out to my George.
Okay. I thought you pointed this way. Woo! The reflex said, woo! No, I'm just joking. I understand that, and I think that's the only thing that is ever going to to finally let down the divide between the heterosexuals and the gay community is if we have real conversations about everything with each other, not talking over my head or not talking up under your feet. We talking real. If it sounds offensive, if you say it in the correct way, it won't be offensive to the person or to the other person. But until we come together and just have a conversation to say, hey, I could be your uncle. I'm trans, but I could be your uncle. And we can still be cool.
But that's what Mama said. Mama said that your uncle Flame.
Listen to Unc T over here. This is a combo, uncle and auntie. Listen to Unc T over there in the corner. Girl, that's different her from last night. That's different her.
Oh, yeah. Ballers found this. I'm going to give Miss Sophia.
I bought a whole wig shop last night when you get through. Sophia made so much money. I wasn't jealous, but I might have slipped a 50 up under my shoe. Don't tell nobody.
I'm going to give Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. Well, since I have the commissioner in here, and since I have my sister Flame Monroe in here, we're going to talk politics. Next break. Caitlyn Jenner is running for governor.
AKA microwave tranny. Let's do it.
My special guest, the Commissioner Gordon, and from She Ready, Flame Monroe. Hey, girl, you got it together?
I got it together.
You getting it together over there. She is doing a podcast, and she's doing live radio, and she does not walk from the hotel that's 3 blocks away.
Okay, let me answer all 3 of those. One is a check. This shit is free, and no, I don't walk. Thank you very much. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it. Sophia, what is that you're drinking over there?
Oh, this is Gordon brought me this. This is one of his sponsors, Greenwood Whiskey.
Oh, that look like it just grow the hair back on my titties. It just looked like it just grow the hair right back on my titties.
And I'm laughing because earlier he had told me, because I told him I was going to drink it out of the bottle. And he said, oh, you going to grow hair on your chest? I say, no.
Brilliant mind, Sophia. Brilliant mind.
Oh, but no, that's one of his sponsors, Greenwood Whiskey. We're trying to get them to come on over here to WERUradio. But we were talking about, I said we're going to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. We are going to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. But go on, open your snack. I see you over there trying to get them pistachios, honey. But Gordon, I'm just reading that the Atlanta Falcons might trade Julio Jones.
Well, they can't do anything until after June 1st. They can agree in principle to trade because a lot of teams are calling Atlanta and they can agree to trade, but contractually they can't do anything until after June 1st because of the salary cap. So they're trying to negotiate deals right now because the draft is Thursday, but it wouldn't actually take effect until June 2nd.
Okay. Okay, the commissioner has spoken, but they say there are 6 NFL teams that could be targeting him.
Now, I've always said that the Falcons probably should get something for him and try to trade him because he's been injured. Like, if you look at his stats, it'll always say he's played 15 or 16 games every year, but he'll make a catch and then he limps to the sideline damn near after every play. So while there's some value there, the Atlanta Falcons need to go ahead and try to get rid of him to try to get some more picks, go get some more players for him.
And he's so sensitive. He is so sensitive because it's like I was working at another radio station and this young lady was telling me, because when I came back, they was telling me, because he was in the news for something. And they said, oh, be careful because, I already called up here, oh, you know who, and he real sensitive, honey. So you can't really, he don't really take them jokes kind of like Steve Harvey, real sensitive.
Really?
Like, I don't talk about nobody. I don't joke with people like that. And I don't like for people to do it with me because I don't do it to other people. Okay, calm down.
I do know that he and his camp keep a low, keep it low key. They don't really get out. You don't hear Julio doing anything around the city. Like every now and then he popped up. He had a little thing with Gucci Man and Amigos, and they were all behind the scenes at one of the award shows. But besides that, you really don't hear about him. He really is fairly low maintenance.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is the city to be down low in. I mean, to be low maintenance. I didn't mean it like that. I mean on the low.
Speaking of which, this is my
Julio Jones, I wasn't meaning it like that, boo. Don't be sending your people after me, shit.
But Caitlyn Jenner is getting ready. She announced that she's running for governor of California. So you live in California, Miss Monroe. What do you feel about that?
Girl, you just gave me gas. I promise you I'm voting for Gavin Newsom one more and again.
Oh, you voted for him
and
last
they want to
time?
recall him.
Yes, you voted for him again.
I surely am.
What is it about him that makes you throw your
He a
support
good-looking
behind
white
him?
boy. He comes from plenty of money, and he's Nancy Pelosi's nephew. And I fucking love Nancy Pelosi. I like Gavin Newsom. He ain't did nothing wrong to California. Y'all just want what the fuck y'all want. Y'all can't have it. Haven't we had enough of reality foolishness? Y'all want Caitlyn to run for governor? She needs to stop running over white women in Malibu and killing them and getting away with it. That's what she needs to do, because that's what she did. And the family came out publicly just recently to say, oh, we know what Caitlyn ran over our aunt, but we still support her. Bitch, how big was that check? Let me make you understand that I want Kris Jenner to be my damn manager, because Kris Jenner have pimped out everybody from her children to her husband. Understand me that Kris is a boss. I don't know what she got between her legs, but if it comes in a special, I don't want none of it. And if you black men, all my sisters that's running around getting these SRS, I'm getting me a sex change. If I can't pick the puss I want, then I don't want the puss. I don't want the WAP. The WAP, she couldn't even keep her man. Her man left her, kept cheating on her. I also don't want the goddamn Kris Kardashian coochie, because that coochie is tainted. Understand that coochie makes black men cut off white women's head and white men turn into white women. I don't want that one either. If you gonna give me one, I want the Megan, because that bitch made the white boy say, I don't even want to be a prince no more. Fuck you, fuck the crown, fuck the jewels. I'm going with the nigga. I want her. If I can't get the Megan, I don't want none of it. Thank you very much. That's my piece. And no, I would not vote for Caitlyn Jenner. She is not for the LGBT or no other community. It's all about money. Anytime you can run over a white woman and kill her in Malibu, and then go get you some breast implants, and the news make that more important than you killing somebody, understand that there is methods to this madness. And the GOP is about to use this woman, for everything that he and she is or is not. Because look at all the Republicans. All the Republicans, no trans. They pulled out the trans in the military. They stopped all the trans health issues. But now y'all want to put a tranny to run for government. Right. But now y'all want to put a tranny in to run for government that y'all can control like a puppet and make a fool out of. If y'all ain't had enough of reality TV after the DT California, I'm telling you right now, don't fall for the okie doke. That nigga became a trans woman in 23 seconds. I promise you. And I promise you it takes longer than that to bake it. Ask me after 30 years.
Oh, my God.
I said what I said.
Girl, now listen. Now, you said a mouthful right there.
I always say a mouthful. I'm going to keep your mouthful if you fucking with me. I'm sorry. I take that back.
We have never had this much foul language on our show since we started. OMG, your mouth is filthy.
This mouth is paid, baby.
Oh. Gordon, you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm cool.
Got to check on the commissioner.
Gordon in Atlanta, he used to this.
No, he not.
He is. Baby, when I tell you I have saw so much strangeness walking through this city in the last 48 hours.
What did you see?
Woo! What haven't I seen? I didn't even have to go to Walmart to see it either. You know, you usually go to Walmart to see all the freaks. I ain't had to do nothing but walk out the hotel. Y'all everywhere.
Oh, so you do walk?
Until Walmart.
Oh, you can't, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here. We are WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Welcome to Club Chit Chat, everybody, with my special guest, the Commissioner Gordon, and the one and only Flame Monroe. We are getting ready to roll into happy hour. Girl, guess what? During happy hours, edibles are cool.
Well, is it okay if you start before happy hour?
Check this out. We got a great show coming your way today.
Get ready.
Get ready for the We Are You Morning Crew.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Provocative and insightful,
Sometimes polarizing and irreverent.
but always raw, real, and funny.
We say the stuff you want to say, because we are you.
The We Are You Morning Crew.
You see, you know, the wife say this is a good looking guy. You like, he is a handsome dude, you know? And
Right.
it's nothing, but some of us take shit and run with it. Not me.
I knew this was going to be a good show. Okay, who else celebrating their birthday? He ain't let... Gordon,
Let me see.
Go
you
ahead.
going to let
Where
Uncle
you
Clifford
at?
do some more?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where were you at? Amin Joseph is 41 from
Who is
Snowfall.
that?
He's from Snowfall.
Yes.
Nyambi is 42 from Mike and Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah Wilson is 59 from Mad TV.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that she impersonate Oprah and Whitney Houston. That's how she got famous.
I know who that is.
She was in Ma Rainey?
No. That's the next one.
Bitch, I can't read what you.
Well, you got your glasses. You say you got your glasses
Oprah
on.
Whitney Houston, Ma Rainey, BOTD. Is that all for Deborah Wilson?
That means Ma Rainey was born on this day. This today, Ma Rainey.
BOTD stands for born on this day?
Yes.
Oh, my God. All these acronyms. Oh, my God. You know the gays didn't ruin all acronyms.
No.
Everything is acronym. LGBT, AARP, PSOT, all of it. PTSD, GAY. Everything is acronym. You know what the only two letters that's left that y'all ain't took?
What?
N-O. No. I'm sick of it. I think I just want to put a big old picture of all the keyboard on and everything gone. The only thing left is N and O. Y'all took everything. Y'all greedy asses want it all. Good God. Good Jesus.
Yeah.
Melvin Ingram is 32.
Mm-hmm.
Jarrell Worthy is 31.
Those are NFL players, huh?
Yes, honey. I see that. Football players. And let me tell y'all the number of the football player from They Ready. Number 50. Okay, first of all, Wade Smith is number 40, and Buster is the age of 40, and Buster Skrine is 32.
Mm-hmm.
NBA players, Deion Wright is it Deion or Delon?
Ask Gordon.
Is that Delon or Deion?
D-line.
Hey, Delon is 29. Yes, I
He's
ain't
too young for you.
Ain't girl anything over 35. I don't want.
What?
Yes, God.
Oh, you're a cougar.
I'm not a cougar. I like what I like. I know what I like.
Well, what are you then?
Not an old bitch. That's right. D-Line and Bob Boozer from Born on This Day.
Ask Gordon. Gordon right there to help you. Ask him.
Who is Bob Boozer?
Bob Boozer. I don't know who Bob Boozer is.
He was born on this day. That's what it says. BOTD. Unless that means something.
I know
else.
Carlos Boozer.
Is that like Polysec POTC? Or is it Bob Boozer?
Yes, Bob.
Oh, what did I say? Bill?
No, you said Bob Boozer.
You said Bob.
Who is it?
Who is it? Oh, Bob was a famous basketball player.
What year
That's
was this?
before our time. You know, Sophia real old.
Huh? He died in 2012. Bob, let me just Google this right quick for y'all. Started in the NBA for 12 seasons and was inducted into the Nason Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2010. And before fame, he was a star player of the 1960s U.S. men's basketball team that won a gold medal at the 1960 Summer Olympics. He won his only NBA title in 1971, his last year in the NBA. Uh-huh. You gotta know.
He played in the 60s. He wore the real short shorts. I wonder, did he have any nip slip?
He played one season for the Los Angeles Lakers as a reserve behind Hall of Fame guard.
You know
Jerry
why he only
West.
played one season?
Why?
Oh, he a good-looking man, too, because that thing fell out. They had to get rid of him, baby. Woo, look how short them shorts. Girl, look how short them shorts is. I remember that thing fell out.
Oh, yeah, I remember that because, I was watching, that's during the time when Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Ralph Sampson and all them were wearing them little shorts. I was into basketball, but I was into it for the game, not just the shorts.
The lies you tell.
Oh, I was into it for the game, Mrs. Monroe.
You was waiting for shorts to fall down.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I was so into the game.
Every time they did a layup, you was waiting for the layout.
Oh, no.
Knock it off.
Gordon, what you laughing for?
Understand that, ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating the 21st anniversary of Stars of the Century tonight at the Heritage, hosted by Sophia and co-hosted by me.
Girl,
good God.
How you changed the subject with to the show tonight?
I had to because I know you're going to be, see, she don't want to cuss now. She want to be a lady now. She going to drop every MF and you know what and who, how.
Oh, I'm a Christian.
You're Christian. You know how many Christians kill everybody? Christians kill everybody.
Girl, now you saying everybody kill you. Now you said Caitlyn kill people. Now you saying Christians kill you.
Caitlyn run over you. Christians just kill you.
Oh, how they kill you?
Girl, you just disappear. I don't know. You just disappear. You just come up missing. Airplanes, 18-wheelers, all of it.
Yeah, because I was
I'm in the Bible Belt. Y'all don't be coming to my hotel telling me something. I'm saved, girl. I'm going to save you.
Oh, no, because I was in the church the other day, honey, and they was getting ready to take up the offering, and the choir got ready to sing. You know how the choir sing before the offering? Mm-hmm. I cannot believe this choir got up and they had started singing, "Bitch better have my money." I'm getting Miss Sophia all the time.
Girl, you twerking $5, girl.
Oh, no, the pastor made it rain.
Well, this Atlanta, nothing surprises me about the churches down here. Y'all got a preacher down here named after money. Told him that God said that he deserved a Learjet dollar.
Oh.
That's how much I would have gave that nigga. $1.
All right, go on, take us to break, Gordon.
I don't know the tag.
Just go on, make up one.
This is We Are You Radio. Here we go. It's Commissioner Gordon, and it's that you are listening to Happy Hour Chit Chat, where everything is legal, with Miss Sophia and your boy Commissioner Gordon, and we are out at WERUradio.
You say that with my homegirl here too.
He acting y'all. Ooh. What?
I'm sorry.
He's tickling my leg up under the table. This is comedian Flame Monroe, and Gordon keep touching me on the slow. Stop, boy, you be touching me. No, he's being respectful, y'all. Knock it off.
Oh, this is Ain't No Other Man by Christina Aguilera. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your pills on, get your freak on, get your edibles on, because everything is legal right here at Club Chit Chat during our happy hour. My special guest, the one and only Gordon, the commissioner, and Flame Monroe, the Flame Monroe, who does not walk anymore.
That
she
sounds
only
like a
walked
lie.
out the building to the car.
It sounds like a lot, girl. What we having a whole big old party over here at the club. What is it called?
Club Chit Chat.
Chit Chat.
Yeah, where we talk about a little this, talk about a little that. That's why we call this Club Chit Chat. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your pills on, get your freak on, get your edibles on.
I have not had my freak on since I've been in Atlanta. Thank you very much. I've been very good.
You don't do that when you come to Atlanta. What is it about Atlanta that makes you just go Christian?
Oh no, I'm not Christian. I've just been, busy.
Oh.
But I'm looking.
You busy what?
We're working. I'm here with Sophia. I'm with the one and only Miss Sophia McIntosh.
And then you do your
host of Atlanta.
podcast.
I'm doing my podcast. I'm on tour with Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, when
I'm
does
getting
the
my
tour gonna
1 hour
start back
special.
over?
Oh, girl, when they get all this vaccine and stuff clear.
Yeah, you gotta go get your vaccine.
Absolutely not. We did our very first show last Friday
Hold on.
in Huntington Beach, which was
No,
great.
do Tiffany know you're not getting the vaccine?
She not getting one either.
Oh, you and Tiffany? So, they not ready then.
We're very ready.
Y'all need to change that tour. They not ready.
Research, ready and research.
Okay, now
let me just give you.
Hold on,
scenario.
before you get into that.
Okay.
Now the commissioner's over here. We had a conversation last week. Commissioner, how you feel about the vaccination?
I said the same thing. I mean, you can catch me on 2.0 once they work out all the kinks or something, and they see that, your arm don't swell up looking like the Incredible Hulk or whatever. We can talk about it, but until then, we the research. There hasn't been any research because we the research.
Oh, we the guinea pigs.
Right.
Testing.
I didn't know that. Okay,
So the Lysol can, which is right here.
You
says-
came in spraying that all
it
around the
says
room.
I was like Eveline, bitch in the weeds.
Yes, so you sprayed Gordon from head to toe.
I want to keep them safe.
You sprayed all the
He
furniture.
sprayed and sprayed. This can for years says kills coronavirus that we really much didn't pay attention to. This can says kill coronavirus. The vaccine says testing. You know how many tests I failed in my life? The difference between this test and failing is that you might fail and can't get a chance to do it again. I'm good. I'll keep spraying. Thank you.
That's not hair spray. You
That
just
wasn't
sprayed that in your hair.
Honey, if it catches coronavirus, it's going to block it off. Woo, it's covered. I'm covered. I feel, this sanctuary. Jesus. Hallelujah.
Oh, but we're going to be hosting the Stars of the Century 2.0. We're going to be hosting the
I'm going to give
21st.
Sophia a piece of candy tonight, y'all. Y'all ain't never seen her like y'all going to see her tonight.
Oh, no, I'm not eating that. I don't trust you. I'm not eating no candy. You already told me about the edibles.
What do you mean?
You said you gave an Uber driver and his GPS.
But we're going to have Club Chit Chat tonight, right where you do ball. I'm going to do a mini ballers before you do your big ballers. I'm going to give me a piece of that. You can go to hell. Miss Sophia made all the money. I'm going to give me a piece. The only words to the song is ballers. I can remember that.
Oh, God, what you have coming up? You have anything coming up?
Yes, I got the commissioner conversation coming up. It's on Audio Boom, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts, it's wherever you can get podcasts. But it's the commissioner's conversation this week. I will be talking about the NBA draft. I mean, the NFL draft, I'm sorry. The NBA playoffs, because Kevin Durant just came back. The Hawks are doing well. Everything is going on with NBA. They're talking about it now. We talked about it last week. Now everybody's focusing on the play-in tournament.
Right.
Now all the focus is going on who's going to make it. Golden State's coming up. Everybody wants to see Steph in the playoffs, but Steph's team sucks. So
That Steph can hit a 3-pointer from hell. That Steph
anywhere.
can hit a 3-pointer from anywhere on the court. And can I just give a shout out to LeBron James since we talking about basketball? I know he's not up for the draft, but I absolutely adore LeBron James because his game is good. His game, he ain't no Jordan, and I love his game. But what he does off the field for people, schools,
right?
He feeds families. He helps kids go to school through college. He pays for it. Oh, shout out to Jamarcus Parker, who got a full ride to Tennessee State University.
That's your son.
That is my son who graduates this year, next month. He got a full ride. He's graduating with his associate's degree, so he's going straight into the honors college at TSU under the guidance of Tennessee State University.
You got to be careful you say TSU because I'm an alumni of Texas Southern University.
That don't count.
TSU.
That don't count. Tennessee State University, historically black college, where don't be y'all young ladies down there, don't be down there trying to get my son, because I'm gonna show up in drag and tell you I'm his woman. I'm gonna scare the shit out you. Don't do it. But I'm very proud of my son. He's going in with science major, full ride. Thank you, Dr. Glenda Glover. Thank you, April Ryan, for just making it happen. So, woohoo!
And since you're talking about LeBron James, also shout out to LeBron James because LeBron James is one of those players that has stepped deep into politics now. And then the powers that be came out and said the basketball players need to just shut up and just play ball. He said, bitch, you shut up.
Nina Simone said that best. How can you be an artist and not talk about what's happening relevant in the times? I'm not quoting her exactly, but she talked about, and they blacklisted her for that. As an artist, when you have a platform or a voice or people can hear you, when it's right, you need to speak up about it. You got to stop worrying about the cancel culture canceling you. They hate everybody. They start with hating themselves.
I saw that documentary with Nina Simone.
She was fantastic.
Yes, I don't understand. I don't understand. How can you say you're an artist and then they got political things that are going on that affect your life directly, and you don't participate.
You had an edible.
You got to participate because you don't. God damn, it's hot in here.
They blacklisted her career, but she was talking about it.
Oh, but she still made it.
So many artists, Aretha, Marvin, have spoken up. Eartha Kitt, they ostracized Eartha Kitt.
If you lead a country, child.
If you have a platform, if you have a voice and people are listening to you, you have to speak on what's right, especially when you see too many of us are in higher positions that don't speak up for us. I don't want to be at the table. They keep telling me, you need a seat at the table. They're going to let you at the table they want you at. We're going to have to make our own table in our own way.
Now, my sister said if they don't have you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair.
I don't want to sit at the table because they're only going to invite you to the tables that they want you at. See, when all these artists came out, Kanye West and Steve Harvey, when Trump won, I'm saying what the fuck I said. Y'all can come on with it because I'm ready for it. And jumped on the Trump train. I'm trying to get a seat at the table. The luncheon that they invite you to, you'll never know about the dinner that they having after the luncheon because you won't be invited to that.
You better say that again.
They're going to put you where they want you, and they're going to say exactly what you need to hear for your capacity.
You say the luncheon.
The other dinner that they have, you don't get an invite to because you don't pick the color. They don't even have the colors at their serving. Everything in that room is white.
What would you get ready to say, Commissioner?
No, I was getting ready to just to piggyback off of that because what they do is they expect that when you make some money or they basically feel like they paid you off
to be quiet,
that you're supposed to forget about. They don't realize that wherever you come from, you still have black sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, and I'm supposed to just ignore what happens to them because I got a decent check, because I get a $20 million contract and I'm able to be in the Hidden Hills or wherever in L.A. I'm supposed to forget about the rest of my family who's getting beat on by the police.
But wait a minute now, Gordon. They ain't offering me $20 million now. So I have to think about it. Wait a minute, $20 million now. I love you, Mom, girl. That was a joke, y'all. We keep it light.
That wasn't no joke.
Now 19 million, no, but 20. Hey.
Now you're talking your language.
I understand, and you're right. And we got to stop selling ourselves out for money. Ain't that how we sold ourselves out to actually get here? We keep saying they came over to Africa and stole us. Black folks are ingenious. We are brilliant people who have created so many things in America. The common things that you don't even know that black people created because somebody else stole the patent or stole the thunder from up under our legs. We were hidden in the jungles of Africa. They couldn't even find us with the dogs when they came over there, but they caught one fool. Gave that nigga one of them Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Because y'all went crazy over them Popeye's chicken sandwich. And say, take us where they at. He got the chicken sandwich, brought us to us. When he brought us to us, they took us, they took that nigga, and they took that chicken sandwich back. They just made him the trick when we got to America, and we still got tricks. Van Jones, Kanye West.
Yeah,
We
just-
still got tricks. There's so many Stephen from Django's and so much power that don't speak for the black people, but speak because of black people that keep looking in the mirror, and I don't know what they see. It must be circus mirrors. Because when I look in the mirror, I see black. Whatever else I see, I still see black. Y'all see something else. You can't marry outside your race and have babies with them and then get mad when she take her kids from you and be upset with your people. Did nobody tell you to marry her? You should have married Keisha. You should have married Keisha because Keisha gonna stay black. Keisha gonna tell all your business, but Keisha gonna stay black. Yep, I'm on fire today, y'all. But y'all ain't got it yet because I'm about to take 2 edibles for the show tonight. Me and Sophia going hard.
Baby.
Double hard. She gonna be hard, I'm gonna be soft.
You're going to be hardly soft. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now, you're going to miss out tonight. We're doing the show. We hosted a drag show. I know you got to be home, but you should come to the drag show, you and your wife. Y'all got somebody to babysit?
We'd have to find somebody.
And I won't look like this. I woke up like this.
Oh, you
How
gonna,
you
what
gonna
you
look?
do?
You gonna put some lipstick on at least?
Oh, no. I don't wear lipstick no more.
Are you Christian?
No, I wear lip polish.
Oh.
Yes.
You see,
I don't even wear wigs no more, girl. I wear units.
I know you hit me with your unit last night, but I wasn't that high. Ballers.
Oh, you get me, Sophia? Hold it down right here. We are your radio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sounds of pride. Come on, baby, let's ride. Welcome to Club Chit Chat and welcome to our happy hour radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, we are. You were listening to you already know who they were. Who was that? Who was that going?
Destiny's Child.
What was the name of the song, Flame?
That's Beyonce, baby.
Oh no, that's Destiny's Child.
No, baby. It was the group Destiny's Child was always only about Beyonce, baby. I said what I said. I know they got other members. I love them all. I love me some Kelly. I love me some the skinny one, all of them. Michelle, all of them.
You don't know their names?
There's about 17 of them, shit. But that was Beyonce, baby. That was Tina's baby. You know when I dress up a drag, I look just like Tina knows. You know, I think I'm part of that family. I think they gave me up for adoption a long time ago, y'all, for real. Because when I dress up, I got to be part of the family because let me break it down for you.
Break it down.
I do Beyonce music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a crazy cancer like the sister Solange.
Mm-hmm.
I look like the mama Tina.
Mm-hmm.
And I got dick like the daddy Matthew. Oh, yeah, I cover all the bases. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I cover all the bases.
Oh my
Tina,
God.
call me, girl. I need my check. No, that was just a shout. Independent women. All the independent women, stay away from me, honey. All you independent women be lonely, honey. I need a girl who need a man.
Mr.
Or a
Commissioner,
woman, shit.
Mr. Commissioner, I'm so sorry. I did not know my Uncle Clifford was gonna come in here and act like that. Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
They should put us on. We should be the topless waitresses on P Valley next season, Sophia. I should think we should just campaign for it.
You think we should do what?
Be topless waitresses.
Oh, girl, your tatas bigger than mine.
That's okay. Uncle Clifford say I got this fat ass, these little bitty titties. You could just be like to have a fat ass. Well, you got a big stomach too, though. So I don't know if you know where.
Girl, I ain't had this baby yet.
You've been carrying that baby a long
But
time.
no, I went to the doctor though. I told Gordon the story, I believe. I went to the doctor. I really thought I was pregnant, but then when the doctor sent my results back, he said, Miss Sophia, you're not pregnant, baby. He just peed in you.
Oh, that's right, because Maddie hosted the show for you about a week ago. She said you was going to have that baby. T.S. Madison, whose show we will be taping live too.
No, we're not taping that tomorrow. We're not taping.
We are taping it.
No, we're not.
What we not doing?
Huh?
What we doing?
I ain't got no call.
She got a call, y'all. Don't listen to Sophia. So
Oh,
tomorrow,
no, seriously, I ain't get no call.
you get email. So tomorrow we're taping Queen Supreme Court with T.S. Madison, Sophia McIntosh, and Flame Monroe. Y'all join us. It's going to be,
Good.
I'm going to get Maddie, Sophia, and Miss Mary a gummy. Everybody going to be high.
You just turned Club Chit Chat into CNN. You weren't supposed to be breaking that news. She just said, I'm sorry, man. My sister just sit up here and all these damn edibles. She telling everything.
CNN is a little more lively than Fox. So look.
Oh.
Should I have been Foxy and told a lie?
Oh, no.
Because Foxy will lie, and more lie.
2022,
I need y'all, Georgia, I need y'all to rally up. Thank you for turning blue, but I need y'all to rally up. They're trying to take any joy we get, they want to take. We got the Chauvin trial, guilty. 15 minutes later, they killed Ma'Khia Bryant. Georgia turned blue on January the 6th. We couldn't even revel in the joy because on January 6th, these niggas was climbing the Capitol building like Spider-Man with no net if they don't knock it the fuck off.
Girl, you know what?
I know who.
You be into this thing. You on the road, honey, but you like me, honey. You keep up with what's going on in the world.
Well, you have to if you're a part of it.
Hello.
And we are black people with a platform and with a voice that people listen to. They listen to our rhetoric, Sophia. And between our stories, you and me, and our jokes and our humor and our comedy, we are still Americans. We are still black in this America. And we still got to survive. So we got to tell it. Somebody got to. Everybody can't be scared. Everybody cannot be afraid.
Okay. We got to have some Nat Turner.
Well, hey. I'm telling you, I'm Harriet Tubman, Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner. Yes, I'm a combo. Yeah. You know, I believe that Harriet Tubman was the first trans man because, you know, she kept getting away. They kept thinking she was a woman and she must have looked like a little nigga getting away with it because she kept on coming back. Let me tell y'all something. If I would have been a slave runner back then and got away, I ain't coming back for nobody. Grandma, auntie, mama, everybody, you on your own shit. I ain't got away. I'm living good.
She was a black girl.
She probably was the first trans man. She couldn't have been attractive. And she was in great shape. Maybe she was a running ass. Right. So baby, she was in great shape.
And the commissioner there hollered right. Oh
and y'all wonder why them Africans keep winning all the damn all the running events all over the world.
Them
baby,
Ethiopians.
Baby, they started. Miss Harriet had to be part Ethiopian. Because the grocery store was 76 miles away and they forgot the bread. She went all the way and said, keep the meal warm. I'm going to be back. And ran there and ran back. Good God.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Don't y'all get offended. Don't get all of my inboxes with that bullshit. I'm telling y'all now. It's a joke. I'm on tour with Tiffany. You want it wrong? Come and get it. Shit.
Okay. I have enjoyed both of y'all today. God, Commissioner, I am so sorry, Mr. Calhoun. I did not know. I did not know that. I did not know Vera was going to come in here and act like
Hey, I had a great time. Thank you, George. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Sophia.
You're welcome. Tell everybody how they can keep in contact with you.
So we do a podcast every week, tape it live every Monday on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Monroe Flame. It's my name backwards. I'm on Apple, iHeart, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast. And it drops every Wednesday at midnight, the audio component. And the video component drops on my YouTube page, Flame Monroe, or my partners, Nick Smith News and Lauren Hogan. So subscribe to them. You can see it. Follow me on Facebook, Marcus Flame Monroe Parker. You see that Zuckerberg bitch had to give out her whole legal name. Marcus Flame Monroe. What if I had a PPP loan I was trying to get? Well, you just fucked that all up. Marcus Flame Monroe Parker. And on what else? IG. Twitter. IG, I'm Monroe Flame. And Twitter, I'm Flame_Monroe. Listen, I have had a great time, but the time just getting started. I'm going to take a nap and rejuvenate because tonight me and Sophia are going to be live, loud, in charge, in color. I'm going to give her an edible. I don't care what she said. I'm going to put it in her drink, y'all.
At the Heretic.
At the Heretic. Where is that located? Because I have
Cheshire
no idea.
Bridge.
Cheshire Bridge. That's the host roll, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
No?
The host roll is over there where your hotel at, West Peachtree.
You was a liar. I got 5 on it. No, I'm just joking. Thank you, guys. I'm on Flame Monroe. I had a great time here with Miss Sophia and the boys hanging out. Well, it's all 3 boys. And please join us tonight for the 21st anniversary of the Stars of the Century. They're celebrating 21 years in clubs around Atlanta, and it's been a great show. They have raised the level of what drag and female impersonation is because some of y'all play too much.
Yeah, and God. Commissioner.
Yes.
How can they keep in contact with you?
You can also check out the Commissioner's Conversation on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and type in the Commissioner's Conversation. I'll be there interviewing someone sports related. Also, you can check me out on Instagram at the.commissioner.gordon. Also, I'll be on, like I said, I have a podcast, The Commissioner's Conversation. You can check me out on Apple, Spotify, all podcast platforms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can I ask Gordon a question, Sophia, before we leave?
Yeah, but before you ask, I just want everybody to know all that noise you heard while Gordon was talking.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That was Flame up there just tossing shit in the trash can like she playing basketball.
So who would be your ideal, who is your dream person to interview, sports person to interview? Newscaster, sports player, anything involved in sports. Who is your dream person, dead or alive?
Muhammad Ali.
I like that.
That's not happening.
But she said dead or alive.
Well, alive.
Muhammad Ali was a freedom fighter. Muhammad Ali spoke his piece. Muhammad Ali went to jail. Muhammad Ali said, all this military, why would I go to the Viet Cong and fight for y'all when they ain't did nothing to me, but I can't even get a break hit? Muhammad Ali was more than just the greatest. He was the double greatest. He was simply the best, like Tina said. Ow, better.
My Muhammad Ali experience.
Did he punch you in the face?
No. He was up in age then. He had, he was really had developed his disease. It was really taking over his body somewhat. But I was at the Democratic National Convention the first year when Barack Obama clinched the nomination and stuff. And then it's just like you go through so much security when you're at the convention. So once you get in, it's just like you just walk up on each other. And so then it's just like every time there was a crowd of people coming, you knew it was somebody. One day they came through. This is the only time they came through and they told us, they said, everybody stand to the side and stop moving. And then we looked up and there's two double doors open. And all we heard was boom, how they opened the double door. And in walks Michelle Obama coming down the hallway to go to her seat in the arena. And then the other time there was a crowd of people. I'm like, what's going on? Who is this? And then we got down there, honey, it was Muhammad Ali, his daughter, his wife, and all of them. I was like, girl, they are really relaxed in here. They're just letting us walk up on these celebrities and stuff. But yeah, that was my Muhammad Ali, my child.
Girl, I just knew you was going to say the doors open after Michelle and it was somebody like Tiger Woods or something. I just knew you was going to have somebody else.
Oh, it was Michelle, baby. Oh, baby. And she walked down that hallway and it was just like she was
in Southside Chicago, baby. Chi-Town represent. Chi-Town in the house. West Side. I'm Chicago, baby, all day, all night.
No, you're not, because you're not looking.
I live in California, but I'm
from
Chicago.
You're not looking like Michelle Obama when she walked down that hallway. You look like Carrot Top.
I did not come to do the free show to be insulted.
I'm sorry. George, you have a check. What's your cash app? We got to send your money. What's your cash app?
Run it. He, she, we, four.
I love y'all. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Gordon, you got to hold it down for me one day. I'm trying to get the commissioner. I'm trying to get Gordon to come in here and do sports with me every day. The commissioner.
That would be an interesting show.
Mm-hmm. You enjoyed the show today?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
I knew it was going to be a nice show because I know that one right there, Cuckoo. It's Cocoa Puff, just like me.
I'm awake. I'm informed. I don't always know when to hold them. I ain't like Kenny Rogers. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. The problem is we've been folding them too much.
Oh, okay.
God damn it. I'm ready.
You the new Angela Davis.
Because they're going to be at my house and shit protesting. Don't come down to my house with that bullshit. If you show up at my house, let me tell you something. I'm going to invite you in. And you're going to leave every week in pieces.
But I'm going to leave, but I just want to get your opinion on one more thing before you leave. Because we already over time.
Give me a cocktail. No,
you want a cocktail?
Hell no, you don't drink.
I don't either.
What's the opinion?
But I want to know your opinion on being crump.
The attorney for all these, he getting them paid. But I'm scared. I'm thinking that in the middle of the night, if that nigga hear ambulance, he just jump up running. Him, who else? Al Sharp, them niggas say ambulance, they just jump and run. Jesse Jackson used to, but that nigga don't even know who he is right now, so he can't do it.
Oh my God, let me get out of here.
I love you, Jesse Jackson. He saved a lot of people, but I'm just saying, when they hear ambulance, I think in the middle of the night, Gloria Allred too, let's leave them all out. Maybe they hear ambulance, woo, they just jump and run in the sleep. They can't. Woo! Girl, they smell that money, baby. They hit them ambulance, they go to running, baby. Get your change, Ben Crump. Get your change. I don't understand every word you say, but between every third and fourth word, I figure it out, nigga. I figured it out.
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down.
This comedian Flame Monroe to catch me somewhere, but pay for it. Come on with it. Come on. Let's go, baby.
I want you to be blessed. Be a blessing, but more importantly, be yourself. Because no one else can be you but you. They can only be a carbon copy. You, but a carbon copy is never better than the original. And you, my laughing hyenas, my Matamar, my beehive, my bars, my divas, my and my flamettes, and my flamettes, and my commissioners. You are all originals. Sing a song. I used to sing my song before we leave, honey. I'm so glad we had this time together. Girl, you are ignorant, honey. Just to sing a song. Shit. A laugh or two. But before you ever know it, comes the time we have to show it, and we have to say to each other, so long. Good night, Miss Monroe.
Good night, Mrs. Sophia.
Good night, Commissioner Gordon.
Good night, Miss Sophia.
Good night, Mr. George. Good night, my laughing hyenas. And